What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here at Chris's MMA Universe. Some good news right now going through the UFC. And it looks like Anthony Johnson is actually making a comeback. And his manager, Ali, actually is, they were saying that he's trying to make a comeback for 2020 and more specifically in March of 2020. Because I know, Anthony Johnson has to go back into the USADA pool, which isn't, no simple task. It's definitely time consuming. And he has to be in the USADA testing pool for 6 months before he can actually be sanctioned to fight. And so, we're going to go through all those tests and everything that USADA has to do. But Anthony Johnson coming back is... this is exciting. How can you not get excited for this? Anthony Johnson is coming back, and he wants Jon Jones at heavyweight. I do believe he has some unfinished business there. Jon Jones said it himself that he has some unfinished business, with Anthony Johnson. I think, I don't remember if Jon Jones said that after Anthony Johnson decided to retire. But I remember Jon Jones did say that in an interview not too long ago, and it seems like Anthony Johnson feels the same way because he wants to fight Jon Jones at heavyweight. So I don't know if that's actually going to happen. It's definitely possible. But it's unlikely that Jon Jones is going up to heavyweight. He just doesn't seem like he wants to, even though he did say, not that long ago where he was saying his heavyweight days are inevitable. But now he just seems like, he's comfortable at light heavy, which I don't blame him. He's a full-size light heavyweight. So for him to go up to heavyweight, maybe that won't happen. But, I guess we'll see. But with Anthony Johnson coming back, it's just spectacular. Imagine Anthony Johnson versus Ngannou. That's a fun fight. That has money and fans, printed all over it. For Ngannou to fight Anthony Johnson, if they were to just make that fight, I know Ngannou seems to be next in line. At least he's in line at the top of the line to fight for a heavyweight strap, which means most likely going to fight Stipe Miocic again. I know a lot of people want to see that fight, especially after the first fight. Ngannou just seems like he's on a tear. We're talking 3 fights where they were all first round knockouts, and Ngannou actually not only knocked everybody out in the first round in his last 3 fights, but it equaled out to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We're talking 3 fights against elite guys that didn't even have the entire amount of a round. It's just crazy. So now just imagine Anthony Johnson versus Ngannou. These are 2 guys that box. These are 2 guys that can knock people into another dimension, and they land. Anthony Johnson can knock out any man standing right now, and Ngannou can do the same thing. And honestly, I don't know who's stronger. I really do not know who's stronger. Anthony Johnson actually weighs 285 pounds right now due to a recent article, at least according to a recent article. And, we all know that the heaviest you can be in a heavyweight division in UFC is 265 pounds. But, for him to cut 20 pounds shouldn't be anything. It's unbelievable that he used to be a 170-pounder. And, yeah, at 170, he seemed great, right? But it just wasn't enough. So just 185, yeah, he seemed great. He tried it, but it just wasn't enough. He needed to just be a little bit more. 205, phenomenal. The only fights he lost was against DC in light heavy. He seemed like the most dangerous light heavy up there. And, he's going to be the number 1 contender, if not, in the top 3 as soon as he goes back to light heavy, if he does go back to light heavy. Now, going to heavyweight, he's 1 win away from having a title shot. Without a doubt, right? I mean, definitely at light heavy, but him going to heavyweight, him aiming for heavyweight it's so exciting. I can't even get the words out. I mean, for Anthony Johnson to go there, and I mean, hopefully, there's some, chances of a fight with him and John Jones. But even if there isn't, there's plenty of fighters that will welcome him at heavyweight. And oh man, honestly, for him to go up from 170 to 85 and then to 205 and just become a monster, just imagine how he's going to be at heavyweight. It's going to be something spectacular. I mean, it's going to be so great, phenomenal to see him up at heavyweight. I really, really would love to see him fight Ngannou. I just think that will be a master class of a fight. It would just be nuts. And for him to fight, let's say if he were to fight Miocic, I mean, of course not immediately. I do understand that. But, like I said, Ngannou, he's definitely at the top of the line. But, you know how it is with DC might want the rematch. And, I guess they want to see if John Jones wants to fight him. But I don't know if John Jones is going to go up to heavyweight. And honestly, I just really can't wait for Rumble to make his comeback. I'm so happy that this is actually a confirmation, according to his manager. And it does seem like Rumble has been itching to come back. I'm not really sure why he retired. I don't really know why. I know there was rumors going on where he was trying out for, professional football team. And I don't know, I'll just leave it at that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe. I really want to know what you guys think about Anthony Johnson coming back. Who do you think he's going to fight next? And, who do you think is going to welcome him in that first heavyweight bout? And I'll see all you guys in the next one.